Alright, man. We're back out here on the Benz again. As you can see, I got the front part of the motor tore down on the Benz. Well, not the front part of the motor, but the oil pump. The oil cooler. I got that taken off. I got the thermostat. I'm pointing that for you. Get that light off of there like that. The thermostat housing. I got it taken off because you had to remove the thermostat housing to get to the oil pump to pull it off. And as you can see, it's been leaking. It's been leaking for quite a while, man. Whoever's driving this car. Yeah, I'm gonna clean up all this. And another thing too that's notorious for leaking on these things is what's the name of this thing, man? The power steering pump. And it's not actually the power steering pump, it's the filler jug that connects right here to that. It leaks. This O-ring is bad, and it leaks, and it creates a big mess up under there, man. So yeah, I'm gonna be cleaning up all that stuff, man. Replacing the gaskets, and while I'm under here, I might as well go on and do the water pump. Since I'm here, I got everything torn down. I might as well pull that off, replace the water pump, the camshaft. I think these are called camshaft magnets. I'm gonna replace all four of these. You got two on this side, you got two on this side, because the O-rings are bad in them, because they was leaking oil. And I done cleaned it up a little bit under there, but you can see where it's been leaking oil. So I'm gonna be cleaning up all that stuff too. Well, I'm gonna be replacing these two here, and the camshaft positioning sensors. You got two right here. I'm replacing those also on both sides. Then I got it already tore down, man. I might as well go on and do it. And I was looking, I'm like, man, where's all that? See, when it has the pan down there that's on the bottom of the car, you can't tell that it's dripping that much oil. You know that it has a bad oil leak. But when you pull that pan off the bottom, man, you see all that oil. You're like, man, where is this coming from? So anyway, I pulled all that off, and that's what I'm going to be doing. And here is the oil cooler over here on the floor. Man, it was covered in oil. I cleaned it up pretty good. I left the bolts in there because it's different size bolts. I didn't want to get those. In the wrong spot. I didn't want to try to put those back in the wrong spot, so that's what I had to do with that. But that's the oil cooler there. It's pretty much cleaned up. And what I'm gonna be doing over here is just using the old handy dandy wire brush and some degreaser. Spray it down on there, man, and try to get it clean. Let me show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spray it on there like that. Which I've already done. I'm gonna do it again. Soak everything down. Then I'm come back with my wire brush. Pretty much brush all that stuff off of there. All that stuff been caked up on there for years, man. Brush all that off. I had to do it, man. It was just, in the condition that it was in, man, I was like, man, let me go on and do this since I'm already here anyway, doing this, so. Yep. Alright, well, I ain't gonna bore y'all with the cleaning process, so let me go on and get this done, and I'm gonna show y'all the finished result of it, being all cleaned up. Just remember how it looks now. So it's gonna be more of a camera trick. Alright, squad, we back again. Out here on the Benz, man. Getting this thing situated. Hey, I know it's not perfect, but I got it clean pretty good. I'm gonna let y'all take a look at it and tell me what y'all think. Okay? Alright, let's take a look. Y'all can see it. I cleaned it up as much as possible, man. Didn't really want to go overboard with it, but it's clean. It's cleaner than it was. Yep. I'm still waiting on my parts, but still waiting on my O-ring to come in for my power steering reservoir over here is in the corner, probably a little dark, but waiting on that to come in. It's an O-ring that slips onto this shaft right here, and it stops it from leaking, man. But like I said in previous, that they're notorious for leaking. That's where the leak be at right there. So waiting on that to come in. I'm still waiting on my camshaft magnet phasers for those to come in, because only thing is these are not bad, but the O-rings are bad in them, so you know, they leak oil or whatever. So I'm just gonna replace them since I'm pulling them off anyway. And plus, once I bolt everything back up, you know, the oil cooler is gonna sit right here, and it's gonna be behind there, so it'll be hard for me to get to it later if I wanted to. So I'm just gonna go on and replace them now. There's 2 on this side, and you have 2 on this side up under this stuff, but I'm gonna pull all that off as soon as they come in. And there was one more thing I never did show y'all on the Benz, man. When I first got the Benz, the batteries were totally dead. Well, the auxiliary battery. The auxiliary battery is in the trunk. I'll show y'all. Let's walk around here to the back. Let's try to get this joint open. Yeah, if you can see up in there, well, that's where the battery sits, but I got it taken out because it was totally dead. It had like 4 amps on it, man. So I tried to put it on my charger. down there, right? But it wouldn't charge. So I had to hook the battery up. This is the AMG battery. I had to hook it up parallel to a good battery, right? And then charge the good battery, so it'll send the signal up to the AMG battery to charge it. Because without that, the AMG battery, if you try to just charge it with a regular charger, it's not going to work. And plus, this is an AMG charger. If you can see it. See it, 12 volts. AMG, I don't know if it's going to focus on that. Let's get in there. Nah, it ain't going to focus. But it is an AMG charger. Smart charger. You know, everything's smart nowadays. But anyway, yeah, man. So I'm gonna get that a little charge, get it charged up, because I was wondering when I was inside the Benz, when I say for instance, if I open the doors, right, the lights wouldn't come on, right? And I was like, dog, it must be a fuse blowed or something. But if I was to put the key in the ignition and turn the key on, everything would come on, right? But when I turn the key off, and probably about 5 minutes later, everything else is shut down. Like the lights, all that stuff is just cut off, and it won't come back on. And you wouldn't be able to use the key fob to unlock the door until you put the key in and then pull it out. And like I'm saying, in between that 5 minutes, if you use the key fob, it'll work fine. Unlock the doors, lock the doors, and all that. So come to find out, doing a little research on it, man, yeah, it's that auxiliary battery. If that auxiliary battery is dead, yeah, it's gonna act real funny with you, man. Like the clock that was in there, it kept spinning. I'm like, man, what's going on? You know, I'm thinking I had an electrical problem, but it wasn't that. It's that AMG battery, man. So I'm getting that fixed. Well, not fixed, but charging it up, so it solved that problem. Hopefully it'll hold a charge, because they were saying like those AMG batteries, if you let them die, man, it's hard to get them charged back, you know. But fingers crossed, it'll work. Yeah, man. But that's it for this video, man. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share the videos, man. Don't forget, that's your boy Rollo, man. Mr. Rollo Custom himself. We're out. Boom.